We're here tonight with Ray Bishop, the Director of Kern County Airports. Ray, tell me, how do you feel about the development of the airport here tonight?
Well, it's been a long time. We're overdue. And obviously, when you put things on a set of blueprints, you're not really sure how it's going to turn out. But I'm very pleased. It exceeds all of our expectations. It's beautiful. It's very nice.
What do you anticipate in the future traffic coming into Bakersfield? Do you think this is going to really put a caveat to the big airlines to bring in the big carriers?
You know, I've always said that new buildings don't necessarily attract new airlines. So more people on airlines attract more. So the building is the building. It is what it is. It's the gateway to our community. It's beautiful. It'll showcase what we have to offer as our community. But as far as air service goes, it shouldn't play much of a factor. On the other hand, we've had 100% growth this last year. So I like to disassociate air service in the building. We are growing. Our community is growing up, and it's done very well.
How much of an impact do you think this will have overall for Kern County?
Oh, I think it's huge. You know, from a lot of perspectives, this is what people think of us when they come. It used to be a 50-year-old building that was falling apart with no restrooms, and now it's a very modern, very beautiful facility. So I think that they'll see us as a leading-edge community. And you know, from another perspective, architecturally, we kind of went around as we designed this building 5-6 years ago and didn't find much of a theme through the community. And I think from an architectural point of view, this will kind of showcase some of the colors and things that I would expect to see throughout the county as we continue to grow.
Thanks to Ray Bishop's vision and to your credibility, to your years of hard work, and for delivering on your promises. And you're a man who gets it done. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I'm honored to stand before you tonight in my new house. And I thank you so very much for such a beautiful facility. I want to recognize just a couple of people very quickly. I know we don't have a lot of time. My lovely wife, Debbie, is over here someplace with Mom and Dad. Dad's 94, Mom's 91. My daughter, Abby, is someplace. I just saw my daughter, Abby, who flew in from Denver. And my son, there's Abby. There's my most beautiful girl in the world. And my son, Clark, just came in from Los Angeles. So I want to just share this moment with them. Thank you so much. As Barbara mentioned to you, we had two committees that were very instrumental in putting this together. You can build a building, but you want to build a building that represents the community, the fabric of the community. The thing that I'm the most proud of is that we started out really smart as we built this building. We formed a technical advisory committee that was a more internal organization to the county departments. Myself, Frank Day, Lloyd Norton, Jeff Rapwell, Jess Hall from American Airlines, Glenn Barnhill, John Devlin, Peter Thomas, Mark Russell, Kirk Perkins, Paul Estradino from SkyWest, Raul Rojas, Bill Wilbanks, Don Campbell, Craig Pope, and David Baumstark. Those were the county people that worked to put the vision into reality. Then the other group of people that we had was the steering committee, and this was our interface in an open interactive system so that we didn't have that closed think. We invited a lot of the people to come and comment as we went through this, and that was Supervisor Barbara Patrick, myself, Scott Jones, the former CAO, Ron Brummett, Mayor Harvey Hall, Alan Tandy, Mark Ashley, Ginger Morehouse, Mary Kay Shell, Gary Lequette from Chevron Texaco, Wayne Lapine from State Farm, Larry Corman, CPU, Cheryl Barbich, Terry Stroller, Ray Watson Jr. from the travel industry, Gary Joso from the travel industry, and Jim Whitehead. All of those people came together to help us out. The group, frankly, that I'm the most proud of is my personal staff. And if they're here tonight, I'd like them to just raise their hand. What you have to realize is that my staff did not bring on one additional manpower position. This year, we're doing a $36 million terminal, a $10.2 million left runway extension, a $3.1 million international terminal. Clearly, this would not be here today without Congressman Bill Thomas. The left runway wouldn't be there with Congressman Bill Thomas. We showed him the vision. I don't know how many have gotten to work with Bill. He knows that I worked for 5 years in the Pentagon as congressional liaison. I've worked with a lot of legislators. We are blessed to have the smartest legislator I've ever known. And Bill, once we showed him the data, once we showed him the path, he did only one question: how can I help? What can I do to help you get there? So thank you, Congressman Thomas. It wouldn't be possible without your help. And I think I saved the most important for last. You may not know, but about half the funding in this building is not from the FAA. It's not from anybody else other than the County General Fund. There were people along the way like Scott Jones, and I see Ron Herrera here tonight, along the way could have made it impossible to get over the next hurdle. We had unanimous consent from the previous board members to the current board members. This has been a blessing for me. A lot of people have come up and said, wasn't this difficult? And the answer was, everybody along the way encouraged us to success. Nobody stood in the way. Everybody said, how can I help? And from that perspective, it's been a real joy to put this project together. I think we're going to open in about 60 days. I think it's going to be mid-January to late January. It certainly will be the month of January. And I want to thank the Arts Council for making the fabric of our airport terminal just a little bit more special by showcasing the art that they'll put here. And thank you so much for this event and for this evening. Thank you.